Okay, so I have this article that someone gave me from the Wall Street Journal.
What a $37,000 outdoor kitchen looks like.
Full-blown kitchen, grill.
Well, the cabana is also welded steel. That's a $370,000 outdoor kitchen. $800 for plumbing, which includes a gas line to the grill. I can't hire a plumber for a day for $800. I think that if someone can find a contractor to do that for $37,000, they should go for it, and then they can call us when they need it all fixed.
It's going to turn into a nightmare. Hi, I'm Denise Sabia, and together with Mike Bowman, we're your hosts for Renovation Radio. Mike and I are passionate about helping people create the home of their dreams. So if you're thinking about remodeling your home, or if you're just looking for some inspiration, we're here to help you make your dream home a reality. This is Renovation Radio.
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 Okay, so tonight we have Micah in place of Mike Bowman because Mike Bowman's on vacation. And then next week, someone will be filling in for me because I'm on vacation. That's going to be Sarah. So did you know that Mike picked his guest host and then I picked my guest host? Are you flattered?
I am. But I would expect nothing less from Mike, though.
You are my favorite guest host. Just because I know how to, poke the bear. And it's fun when you get angry, and I'm really happy that when I got here, you were drinking already.
I have to be drinking to be around you.
I know. I wish you would drink before the production reviews.
So do I.
All right. So in the beginning, Mike and I usually talk about things, but I find it very difficult with you because you really don't give a So I gave you homework of you had to think of 3 questions.
You gave me homework at 9 a.m. this morning. So
When did you want it? Were you going to work on it all week?
I don't know, 9 a.m. last week.
No, you would have been like, you gave me homework a week in advance. I'm trying to think about what I did this weekend so I could share a little of my life with you. I think I was down the shore, but I'm always down the shore, so there's not a lot of excitement. My oldest came with me. I've got nothing to offer. I was going to detail my car, and I didn't, so I wish your son was around.
Do either of you guys have siblings?
I do. I'm the youngest of 4.
Really?
I don't talk to any of them.
I did not know
I am also the youngest of 4. I don't really talk to any of them.
See, that's how we bond.
I'm the oldest of 4.
I knew there was something.
There's only one left that I keep in touch with.
Oh, that's interesting. I keep in touch with my brother's wife just occasionally because that's difficult when, her husband doesn't really want anything to do with us. But no one really talks to anyone. It's not even like I don't talk to those 3. It's sad. I always tell my kids, this is not going to be you. This is not going to be you. I say, Team Sabia. I would never know that Micah was the youngest, though. I feel like you are an oldest child.
Yeah.
You are my way or the highway, take control, take care of everything. Yeah, I don't think of you as the youngest. You don't need a lot of attention?
No, I don't want a lot of attention.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Are they boys or girls?
I have 2 older sisters and an older brother.
That's what I have, 2 boys and 2
sister,
girls.
brother, me.
All right, Micah, did you do your homework? I gave Micah a little bit of homework that he had to come up with 3 questions to ask me.
Yeah, what was your first job?
Dairy Queen. My real first job was my dad owned a hair salon, and I got a car for my 16th birthday, but I had to work at his hair salon, shampooing on Thursdays after school and then all day Saturday, and everyone would be sopping wet when they left the shampoo chair. They would have to take their clothes off and put it in the dryer in the back room.
Meet the Zohan?
And who?
Meet the Zohan.
I don't know what that is. What is that? Does everyone else know what he's talking about?
Adam Sandler movie?
That's the name of the movie?
You'd have to watch the movie. Never mind.
Now I have to watch the movie.
Yikes.
But everybody would be sopping wet. So my dad was like, you're done. Get out of here. And then I got a job at Dairy Queen. It was the best. The Maple Glen Dairy Queen. It was the best. We worked there all summer, and they would let us close up. And I was 16, 17. And all the boys in the neighborhood would come in on the hot days, and we would find them in the walk-in freezer.
What are they doing in the walk-in freezer?
It was just hot out. So they were cooling off. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing with me. I was a good...
What was your worst job?
I don't know if I had a worst job. I think I worked at Talamore in college for a day in the restaurant. I am not a restaurant business kind of girl. Not at all. But I have so much fun at my jobs. I worked at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. That was a blast. I worked for the DIY Network. That was amazing. I love this job I have now. I love Dairy Queen.
What did you do at the
Philadelphia Museum of Art? I worked in marketing and PR,
Really?
and I greeted all the famous people, but I was such a dipshit I didn't even know who they were. And you had to like work during big exhibitions. You had to work weekends and we would have meetings. And they were like, okay, who's working this Saturday? And I was like, that's me. And she's like, okay, you are going to greet Bob Weir. And I was like, okay. And she's like, do you know who that is? And I was like, no. Because sometimes it would be like the president of Sony. And like, you don't know who that is.
Who doesn't know who Bob Weir is?
So I was like, she's like, you don't know who that is? And I was like, no, who is he? And she's like, he's in the Grateful Dead. And I was like, okay. I wasn't a deadhead or anything. I was like, you know. So Bob Weir came, and at a certain time we met him out front, and he didn't even, nothing special. He was really great and humble. And he comes in and he was with the rest of the band. They were on tour, whatever. It was after Jerry Garcia died. So I don't know what they were called after that. Were they still the Grateful Dead?
No, they split into two groups.
So I guess it was the Bob Weir group.
It's Phil and Friends and Rat Dog.
Is he Rat Dog?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know who Bob Weir was. And Bob Weir comes in and I'm like, are you Bob? And he's like, I am. I'm like, I'm Denise. And I was like, all right, come with me. And it was this big Cezanne exhibition, which was a big deal back in like 1994 or whatever it was before Isaiah was born. And I brought him up, and you do like headphones. Do you remember Walkmans? Well, it was a cassette that you put in the Walkman and it gave you a tour. So I get them all headphones and he's like,
Did you just explain the Walkman to me?
well, to the kids.
I know what a Walkman is.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the one
good.
thing.
Bob Weir came in and I gave him the Walkman, and he was like, you're not giving us the tour? And I was like, no, I don't know anything. I'm just the greeter. I'm just here because they thought I was cute. They like put her on. So I put him in and he walks through the exhibition. And next thing I know, he walks out by himself and he's not with the rest of the band. And I was like, is everything okay? And he was like, Denise, I'm feeling a little disoriented. I was like, we have like a VIP room. Like, do you want to go hang out in there? It's like air conditioned and water. And he's like, no, I don't need that. I just need to sit down. And we go sit in the entrance of the art museum. And this is a huge exhibition. There's so many people coming and going. And here's him and I sitting on like two metal folding chairs, drinking like a water bottle. And you could tell like people who came in who knew who he was would be like hitting their mom or their dad. And they're like, I'm like, it's me and Bob Weir, like just chit chatting. And I didn't know who the hell he was. I was just like chatting with Bob. So the one that got away, Bob Weir. Who knew? Okay, next question. This is exciting being interviewed by Micah.
What's your weirdest phobia?
I don't think
I hate bridges.
Really?
Hate them. I don't trust them.
We're getting rid of Mike Bowman.
Like Baltimore, for example.
Well,
Bridges can't be trusted.
You're true.
I mean,
now
that's-
I'm going to be afraid to get on a bridge because you kind of
Actually,
know what you're
it's-
talking about.
Yo, you know the double-decker one on 95 going to the airport?
yeah.
F- that thing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's like, there's a
I
single.
like close my eyes and just keep driving.
I don't think I have a phobia. I don't know.
Sure you do. Spiders, snakes.
But there was this giant daddy long leg in my car. I pulled up at the stop sign. I rolled down my window and I grabbed him by the leg and dropped him out my window.
Beetles in your salad.
I mean, I don't want a
that
bug
a
to
thing?
like fly up my nose, but I don't know. I think I have a phobia about it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too dumb to have a phobia to be scared of anything, but I don't know. You think they're real?
You don't?
You do?
I remember when I was a teenager, we were coming in from a night out, and there is a Steve Miller song that starts out with this like crazy electronic noise. We were in Redliner Diner down like County Line Road. It was like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and we got up and put some stuff on the jukebox. We were out partying all night, and across the restaurant when this song came on, this lady heard the noise, stood up and just started screaming like, oh my God, it's happening.
You thought it was the Illuminati?
And then like the guitar kicks in and she like realizes that it was just the jukebox.
that's
She thought she was being
hilarious.
abducted by aliens. It's one of the
Oh,
funniest
that's so
things.
funny. Oh, I can't wait to hear it. That's a good one.
Did she stay there after that?
Yeah, I don't know how, but yeah, she did.
There's no chance I could stay in an establishment after I just like.
Oh, she made a complete ass of herself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this article that someone gave me from the Wall Street Journal that I've been saving to show you because I want your reaction. I hope you didn't see it. So I'm going to give it to you, and then you can tell everyone what you're looking at and what you think of it.
What a $37,000 outdoor kitchen looks like.
What would you think it would look like if you had 37,000?
A Weber grill or maybe a green egg and maybe some bluestone on the ground.
But what that is showing you, like a cabana with like a full-blown kitchen, grill.
Well, the cabana is also welded steel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a
we ever-
$370,000 outdoor kitchen.
But this is what our clients are looking at. If they read the Wall Street Journal, which I'm guessing 70% of our clients read the Wall Street Journal.
Well, I would think that if you owned about $40,000 dollars in tools and a welding shop and a cabinet shop.
Completely impossible.
The fake news media.
We could pour, maybe we could pour a foundation and a concrete slab.
Well, it
and some
also says
footers.
we look at three outdoor kitchens ranging from 37 to 175,000.
But the headline is what gets you. That beautiful cabana. It has a waterfall edge countertop, like teak cabinets.
Well, it says these cabinets are made out of Ipe for $6,200, which is total horseshit. There is no.
$6,200. No way. One cabinet cost is $6,200. You're going to spend $37,000 on the cabinets. I was so annoyed when I got this article.
Please turn to page D10.
There's more. I have more.
Do they do a price breakdown or anything?
All right, appliances and sink, $10,000 because your grill is at least $6,000. $6,200 for cabinetry is doubtful. $4,000 for countertop is probably pretty accurate.
True.
That steel structure that they have, this 4-post cabana that's probably 20 by 20,
lights.
there is not a chance they have that at 4,000. There's no
That's
way.
$80,000
Easily.
installed. Right.
Easily. The roof, $3,300. That's probably accurate. The lighting, $880.
That's for the
Maybe
light bulbs.
you bought the 4 lights
Right.
for $880,
Right, you didn't run
but
any electric.
Maybe the person's
electrical
a welder also.
$320, which is 2 hours for an electrician.
Exactly. He will pull
So,
up
yeah.
in your driveway for $320.
$800 for plumbing, which includes a gas line to the grill,
That's insane.
water lines from the house to the sink, drains from the
Right?
sink to the house. That's
Right.
probably minimum 8,000.
They said that's 800.
Yeah, that's insane.
Even I know that's.
There's nothing is $800.
Like, I can't hire a plumber for a day for $800.
Yeah, isn't this horrible? What are we gonna do?
We're not going to do anything. I think that if someone can find a contractor to do that for $37,000, they should go for it, and then they can call us when they need it all fixed.
It's gonna turn into a nightmare. Yeah, I can't believe that's what people are seeing. Now, wait till you see this next one. This is also the Wall Street Journal. This is the day before the last article you read. So this is what people are being.
Maybe you should write an op-ed for the Wall Street Journal.
Either that or I'm going to drive around and steal it off everybody's driveway before they get it so they can't read it.
Their numbers are missing a zero.
Exactly. The $880 is $8,800. So the day before that article, they put out an article called Hate Remodeling, Let a Bot Do It. A woman from the Wall Street
Well,
Journal.
that's true.
Yep. I'm
Like,
gonna show
AI
it to you.
design is a thing, and it is incredible.
Wait do you see? This woman used AI for renovation ideas to help her communicate with her designer when she asked ChatGPT for a modern living room with a black fireplace and a brass mantle. She got this image, which...
And that one wall,
Look at this.
it's amazing. And that one wall, probably $100,000.
It's a lot. But hey, she got free design work.
AI is not necessarily giving you a design that you can use to build off of. It's giving you the general idea of what to design to.
Someone came in the other day and showed us how to download pictures of an exterior onto this app they have, and then it gives you a bunch of different ideas.
And that's great. It gives you a
gets
visual
right.
representation that you can say yes to, but somebody's still got to go back and do all the legwork on that design.
Like you might think that like I can't make the curb appeal of my house any better. I'm at a loss for ideas, and then it'll give you 4, 5, 6, 7 different ideas, and you're like, oh, that
At
is.
some
I didn't
point,
think
it
of
can
that.
probably give you a material list, even a cut list, and tell you everything you need. Where we are right now is that it's going to give you a great visual
An inspiration.
and inspiration, and then somebody's going to have to do the legwork and find out what is possible in the real world.
All right, well, that was good. I wanted to hear your opinion on the Wall Street Journal. Okay, so I found this article I wanted to talk to you about because bathrooms. First, we'll touch on the primary versus master.
The body part you wash
You're
in the
cheating.
shower says a lot about you. I like to wash all of the parts, personally. That's a strange title.
It is a strange title.
Great syntax.
What are your thoughts on the verbiage, primary versus master?
I don't care. If it offends somebody that I say master, I'll say primary. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Master
It took a
comes
little
out.
getting used to because it was the nomenclature forever.
Okay, that's what I thought you were going to say. I do the same thing. If people call it a primary, I call it a primary. If they call and say they need a master bathroom, I call it a master bathroom. This article is not about like washing your whole body versus
Well, the
only
title
picking
of this
certain
article
parts.
is
I know
the
you're
body
cheating.
part
I don't like you looking at my
that you
over my
wash in the
shoulder.
shower says a lot about you.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it says about you. I have a couple.
Okay.
There's a couple questions I have to ask you.
I wash all my body parts in the shower.
Well, this is about which part you wash first. So when you get in the shower, what do you wash first?
My hair.
Right, like every normal person.
Yeah.
Right?
You
Does anyone
crazy
in this
person?
room not wash their hair first?
Like, it's the trickle-down effect.
I know,
It's the
gravity.
only place the trickle-down
Right.
effect actually works is in
demo.
the shower.
And then we frame. and then-
Line.
Whenever you meet someone new, you should take a shower with them immediately. A new study says that you can learn a lot about someone based on what they wash in the shower first. So it's what you wash first. So you wash your hair first. I also wash my hair first. But I'm going to tell you what it says about people who don't. If you wash your face first, it means you care about how you're perceived and you're anxious about how others see you.
Who does that, though? No one washes their face first.
Somebody does, and we're going to find out. If you wash your legs or your arms first, it means you're strong and have willpower.
Or you're psychopath.
If you wash your
Arms,
leg,
you better start washing your arms and legs first. It means you're strong and you have willpower.
well, top down, right?
I'm on your side with this.
Hair, face, shoulders, arms, chest, back,
Do you
legs.
know of the joke that 50% of men don't wash below the knee?
Oh, really?
This came
Like
to
you don't
my-
wash your
There's the
feet?
trickle-down effect.
You don't wash your feet?
Who washes as needed?
You don't like pick up your foot and like give it a wash?
if it needs it.
You're just like it's standing in soap. That's good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
It
I
gets
was
all the
right.
soap from everywhere else. No,
Oh
no,
my
I don't really wash
God.
my feet.
All right. Well, we could segue into foot fetishes, but we won't. If you wash your private area, if you wash your private area, comma.
That's like the main purpose of a shower,
If you
right?
don't, let's talk about if you don't. That's disgusting.
Like that's the
That
the
is the
end goal.
worst. Yeah, that you should be spending extra time there. It means that you're introverted or have low self-esteem. Who wrote this? That is really weird.
Or maybe you have a little too much self-esteem.
If you wash your hair first, you appreciate discipline and order. Well, we've all seen your desk. It's true for you, but I don't know.
Where did you find this article? Somebody get paid to write this?
Yes, and I found several articles about this, and I'm assuming they're all based on the same study. So there was a study done. If you wash your shoulders and neck first, you're a hard-working, positive go-getter.
How did they deduce this?
I think the only thing that matters is if you are clean when you get out.
Micah, do you have a master bathroom in your house?
A master bath. No, I have a primary
Do
bathroom.
you? Is that what you call it?
No, I call it the bathroom.
Right, because it's your bathroom. But you don't share it with your boys.
No, wife and I share it.
Did you ever live in a house where you didn't have a master bath?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about
Like
that. Mm-hmm.
we lived in the lofts in Hatboro, which was really nice, and the boys had a gigantic bedroom that they shared, their own bathroom. We had a big bedroom too, our own bathroom.
So you
And then
did.
we moved up to New Hope, and we lived in this tiny apartment. Just to get into New Hope, one bathroom,
Oh my God! Not even
two
a
boys
powder
who
room?
were on the verge of becoming teenagers, two adults. It was pretty rough.
No powder room.
No
Not even
powder
another
room.
dro- Oh my God!
No, it was a little like first floor of a farmhouse that we rented for like 5 years.
Oh my God!
But because it was dirt cheap.
That sounds charming.
Yeah.
Cute
Wow.
little
Yeah,
farmhouse
it
in
was
New
charming.
Hope.
You sit there in the winter inside and, feel the breeze
Yes.
going across your face on the couch.
natural
It was
elements.
charming. Though, and it was nice. It worked for us.
But it's much
It
better
got
now
us
having
to our end goal.
and having your own bathroom now. Could you imagine now sharing with your boys? How many bathrooms do you have now? Two and a half or two?
We have two.
We have 1.5 in my house, and this is the first house where I didn't have my own bathroom. So my whole married life or life as a mom, the kids always had their own bathroom, and I always had my own bathroom. And then when I was married, we had two masters. We had two master suites, which was amazing when that
Yeah.
marriage starts going to pot, and you're like, get to your wing of the house, It was the greatest. Then we moved.
That doesn't sound like the greatest.
I mean, it wasn't the greatest then. There was a lot of tears.
Not
but-
really what you're
I mean,
aiming
when I look
for.
back, when I look back now, I'm like, that was pretty nice having everyone having their own bathroom. And now we share a bathroom. Me and 3 teenagers. We do have a powder room. It's disgusting.
That's how we my mom claims the one downstairs and then
Is it a full bathroom downstairs?
no. So we all do have to share the shower.
shower part.
Yeah. But it
That's
was
rough.
in the first house we lived in, it was 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And so me and the 3 of my
4 kids.
me and the 3 of my siblings all went in the attic and shared the attic. And then my parents shared the bedroom, and we all shared the bathroom.
Holy guacamole!
I gotta say, Isaiah is over there. If you saw this on video without audio, he's holding this black book and he's talking with his other hand. He looks like he is preaching the gospel over there.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
With the glasses, yeah.
That's so funny. If we could put it on mute, we could just make up what you were saying. That's funny. Yeah, bathrooms are a thing. They're all kinds of a thing. Primary,
They're
master,
important.
having your own, not having your own.
Having an
and
even
then what
just
you're
a
gonna do.
powder room, what would you do without that?
Right. My son is a nighttime shower because he's hot and sweaty and gross. So he's on the nighttime plan. Lucy likes to get up at the crack of dawn and spend 17 hours on her look. And then
Is he neat?
not really, but he's like simple like you. Like he doesn't have a lot of things.
See, I have one son that is just a mess. Like you have to remind him to do his laundry and everything. And then one son who's a lot like me. Everything is neat.
like a robot?
Everything's in order.
I don't know.
But
Thinking-
I can't wake up to a dirty sink.
No, you got to go to bed
Gross.
with a clean sink.
No.
I'm thinking of putting that on my
there's
dating app.
certain
Of like
things
what
I
I'm
can't
looking
tolerate.
for. Someone with OCD. Seeking man with OCD.
You ever watch Coming to America?
Yes.
All right. Well, dating app. It's not where you find a nice girl.
That's old.
It's
It's not
not.
like that anymore. Oh, look, I'm just looking for symmetry. Like, just have all
All
your
right.
teeth.
All right.
just-
Denise, this guy's 59.
Yeah, so
All
how,
right.
I'm
Why?
old.
He's pretty good looking.
Yes.
Why is he
you don't think
single?
He's real. Are you
Something's-
going to say the same thing about me? Do you want to see my profile?
Oh, I
Is that
know
what men are
something's
saying?
wrong with you. I
just-
wish we could play the audio from that scene from Coming to America.
Well, we will. Isaiah
Bars
will
ain't
find
where
it.
you find nice girls. Church, library, that's where you find a nice girl. I mean, I get
He's
it. I've been
handsome.
divorced.
Right. And
It
look,
was hard to
somebody
get back
swooped
on
you
the
up.
wagon, but yeah, I was also looking in all the wrong places.
This guy's handsome, went to Brown, graduate degree, 6'1". Here's what's wrong
His
with
name's
him.
Jared from Subway.
No. Do you want to know what's wrong with him?
There is only one reason that guy's on that app.
That's so not. Now I'm going to prove a point.
It's
I am bringing him to the
100%
Christmas
true.
Party.
And
he
ego
is going to be like an
100%
ultra
true.
boy.
And
he'll
if
be
it's not
saying his
true, it's
rosary.
an anomaly and it doesn't disprove anything.
You are ridiculous. We are calling it a day. We're going to have mean tweets later. We're going to have him read my Micah
Yeah,
reads.
Denise, in what universe am I single?
I know. I mean, no one would ever want you again. So
No,
Chris
I
is a
found my
saint.
perfect mate.
You really did. I'm jealous. Now I have to go. Now I have a date with Tom, with a man on a horse.
Oh my God.
Well, all right. So there's no hope for me. We'll call it a wrap.
No, there's hope. You just
There
got to
is.
start looking in the right places.
I'm not going to the library. Where am I going to go? Where am I going? Where am I going? All right. Well, this was fun. I like
right.
having you as a guest host as much as I hate having you.
Have I done my job?
You did.
Are
You
you
can-
never going to have me on again?
No, you're always the guest host.
Damn it.
No, you're sorry. You're trying to. Ugh. The more you fight, the more I'm going to like it. Thanks for listening to another episode of Renovation Radio. I hope you learned something new and that you're feeling inspired to start your next remodeling project. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Harth Builders. We're always here to help. And don't forget to subscribe to the show so you don't miss any future episodes. We've got some great topics coming up in the next few weeks we don't want you to miss.